So you want to play like a little girl, huh? Well, I don't blame you. Zoe kills it on Stratosphere by Stratovarious. And today I'm going to show you a couple parts of that tune. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, here goes nothing. Cool. So that's the part we're going to work on today. It's an amazing picking exercise for anyone like me that picking is not your strong suit. My left hand, I can all day. This hand, oh man, it's like struggle all the time. So if you're looking for a practice exercise, this is a great one. All right, so it starts out outlining these arpeggios. You start on the 12th fret, and then you hit 3 open notes. So you have a downstroke on the 12th, and then up, down, up. All right. So then he, the little girl, and also Stratovarious, they move down to the 8th fret, then the 7th fret, and the 5th fret. So that outlines the A minor arpeggio. All right, because you have an E, you have a C, a B, and then you have an A. So, and then you do that 4 times. Now that alone is a pretty good picking exercise in itself. Speed that up and it's pretty good. Now if you were practicing that with the metronome, the way you could do it, I got my handy dandy phone here. So every time one of these yellow dots goes, or you know, it clicks, your metronome clicks, that's when you'd be hitting the fretted note. And in between that, you're going to hit those other 3 notes. Get it? Cool. So if you haven't practiced the metronome very much, that's a good opportunity to do it, because you just hit right with those notes. Okay, so you do that 4 times, and then what you get is this cool lick that outlines an A minor chord yet again. So you got 12, 13, 12, 10. And you start that with a downstroke. Down, up, down, up. All right, so down, up, and then you go to 13 on the B string, 12 on the B string, 10 on the B string. So you got, then you get a lone note over here on the G string, the 13th. So you can do this. There's an alternative of that, and I'll show you in a sec. And then you go back up the scale on the B string. You got 10, 12, 13, then 10, 12, 13. And then back down 12, 10 on the E string. So that's the whole thing. I'll play it all the way through here. Cool. So I have the tabs on my site, scaletrainer.com. Should be right below this video, right there. All right. Cool. Now, the alternative to playing this single note here, it's the harmonic minor scale that you're playing. You can go here, a 9th fret on the B string, and that might be easier, picking-wise and everything. You know, because sometimes when you're using this method where you have one over here, you end up hitting those 2 at once. You know, it's not as clean as you'd like. This one, you can't hit those two at the same time. There's no way, so you're all set. It's just kind of weird sliding that back and forth. I suppose you could, if you can do that, you're a better man than I am. Doing the 4 thing, I wouldn't recommend that. So anyway, that is an A minor chord because you have an E. So what you're looking for in A minor is A, C, and E equals A minor, ace. You have an E on your downbeats. So your downbeats will, every note you pick down is your downbeat. Those are the ones that outline the chord. All the others are just passing tones, they call them. So you got E, E, C, B, A, G sharp, A back on the down note, B, C, D, E, F, E, cool. So far we have these A minor arpeggios, 4 of those, and then you get this lick. Now they switch it up, and he'll do a different arpeggio similar to those descending arpeggios here. It's actually going to be E7th chord. So you have E, D on the 10th fret, then you got B on the 7th fret, and then G sharp here on the 4th fret. So 12, 10, 7, 4. Cool. And that alternates in between this lick. So you start out doing all the A minors, then you do the lick, then to the E7, then the lick again, and then the A minor, then the lick again, and then the E7, cool. So that's as far as we're going to go today. Next it gets into these really cool arpeggios that I'm still figuring out myself. Something like that. But you got to get the picking down and stuff, and I'm not there yet. But anyway, it's a cool tune. I like to take apart tunes, take ideas like this, and then just move them around the neck. So if you know like the 3-note pentatonic, major scales, you can use that shape, that figure they call it in counterpoint. Just keep going all the way up. Yeah. So, whenever you learn a song and you learn a lick, see how many places you can take that lick and move it around, that's just that beginning. Whatever. Alright, that's it for now. The first couple parts of Stratosphere by Stratovarious. I hope you have fun practicing it. I know I will. Until next time, it's Neil from ScaleTrainer.com, and I'll talk to you later. Have fun, everybody.